Welcome back to the Gfinity Elite Series Season 2 preview show. Street Fighter V churned out another jaw-dropping evening in which we started things off with Method and Epsilon. Epsilon showed us what they can do, but sloppy errors left them firmly at the bottom of the table. Endpoint faced off against Reason, and despite the amazing efforts of Bulk Strike, it wasn't enough to get anything from the fixture. Envy looked to extract revenge on Excel from Season 1, and being down on rounds, it required some outstanding performances from Nasty and Claw, and they pinched the win in the final round. Infused also had a deficit to overcome against an unbeaten Prophecy. After a few ropey performances, Gunslinger dominated the final match. With playoffs looming, Prophecy will need to bounce back and fend off Method in week number 6. Envious grabbed a huge win against Excel. They have a comfortable fixture to help book their playoff place as they face off against a struggling Reason side. Endpoint have to put in consistent performances to secure their playoff spot as they take on bottom of the table Epsilon. Finally, Infused will try and keep Excel at bay as the champions are in danger of not making the playoffs. Moving over to Rocket League, our first match last weekend was an epic one. Champions Endpoint, still looking to secure a playoff spot, took on undefeated Prophecy. Endpoint seemed to be picking up momentum when it matters as they swept through a strong Prophecy lineup. Infuse still looked to find points in Season 2 as they took on Envy. They managed to do that, however it was only the one as we went all the way to a Game 5 where Envy left victorious. Undefeated Reason took on the unsuccessful Epsilon. It wasn't pretty, but Reason continued their streak to firmly top the table. Another scrappy game followed between Method and Excel, and was won by Method, who continued to make a stamp in the top 3 of the competition. Excel still have a chance to make playoffs, but will need to pick up a big win against Endpoint in order to close the gap. A bottom of the table clash features a game between Infused and Epsilon. Envy are also in position to challenge for that 4th place, but will need to pick up a huge win against Method. Reason and Prophecy will finally battle it out, with Reason looking like hot favourites as they still remain unbeaten. Rounding up the week, we switched to CSGO. We started off with Prophecy and Envious, and the boys in blue finally looked like their old selves again as they comfortably won. Epsilon kept their position at the top of the table as they managed to dispatch Infused. A narrow win also helped extend Reason's reign at the top as Excel made things uncomfortable for them on Inferno. Endpoint dominated Method. It was always going to go one way as an important win moved them up the table and into a more comfortable spot in the league. Looking ahead to week 6, a mighty clash at the top sees Endpoint and Epsilon face off, both of which are fresh off the back of week 5 wins. Prophecy and Infuse look to salvage a bit of pride in game number 2, whereas Envy are looking to make that final push to a playoff spot as they face Excel. And finally, Method have a huge task at hand as they face the in-form Reason. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you live in week number 6.